Seiko makes watches that rival Rolex in quality and craftsmanship, but most people never discover them because they are hidden in plain sight. While everyone fights over submariners and Datejusts, smart collectors are quietly buying Seikos that deliver equal or better finishing, superior movements, and incredible value. These are not your typical Seiko 5 budget watches. These are the premium models that fly under the radar while delivering luxury watch quality at reasonable prices. In this video, we reveal 10 Seiko watches that most people never learn about because dealers push expensive Swiss brands instead. From underrated field watches to mechanical masterpieces with Grand Seiko finishing, these hidden gems prove Japanese watchmaking rivals Switzerland. And number 1? It is the watch that makes Rolex owners question their purchase decisions. Let's uncover the Seiko watches they do not want you to know about. Number 10, Seiko 5 Sports SRPG 27 Field Watch. Starting our countdown at number 10 is the Seiko 5 Sports SRPG 27, the field watch nobody talks about. This watch delivers authentic military field watch aesthetics at prices that shock Swiss competitors. The 39.4mm case size is absolutely perfect, sitting between the two small 37mm and oversized 42mm. The 4R36 movement provides hacking and manual winding capability the old 7S26 lacked. It is water-resistant to 100 meters, exceeding most field watch requirements easily. The dial features high-contrast Arabic numerals for instant readability in any conditions. The date function displays clearly at 3 o'clock for daily practicality. The mineral crystal protects the dial from scratches during hard use. The SRPG-27 fills the gap between budget Seiko 5s and expensive Swiss field watches. Users constantly compare this favorably to Hamilton khaki fields costing significantly more. The finishing quality exceeds expectations for watches in this accessible price range. The watch wears incredibly comfortably all day without causing any wrist fatigue. Watch collectors praise how Seiko refined the field watch formula perfectly here. When you want authentic field watch capability without Hamilton or Swiss pricing, the SRPG-27 delivers. Number 9. Seiko Presage SRPG-05 Retro Chronograph. At number 9, we have the Seiko Presage SRPG-05, the vintage chronograph flying completely under the radar. This watch captures 1960s racing chronograph aesthetics with modern reliability impressively throughout. The 40.8mm case size is perfect for chronographs that typically measure too large. The automatic chronograph movement provides reliable operation with solid power reserve during use. It is water-resistant to 100 meters, exceeding most dress chronograph requirements significantly. The blue fixed bezel adds vintage racing character to the overall design. The Panda dial with contrasting subdials creates excellent legibility and timeless appeal always. The curved hardlex crystal adds authentic vintage charm with practical protection. The SRPG-05 delivers chronograph functionality at prices Swiss brands cannot match ever. Users love how this watch captures vintage spirit without feeling like cheap reproduction. The finishing quality throughout the case and dial exceeds expectations dramatically consistently. The chronograph pushers operate smoothly with satisfying mechanical feedback during operation. Watch enthusiasts compare this favorably to chronographs costing 3 times as much. When you want vintage racing chronograph style with Seiko reliability and value, the SRPG-05 delivers. Number 8. Seiko Land Tortoise SRPH-13. Coming in at number 8 is the Seiko Land Tortoise SRPH-13, the watch most people never discover. This field meets dive watch delivers distinctive cushion case design that stands out immediately. The rotating compass bezel is functional and practical for outdoor navigation activities. The 4R36 movement provides hacking and manual winding for complete control. It is water-resistant to 200 meters, making it suitable for swimming and water sports. The cushion case wears surprisingly well despite the unconventional shape and dimensions. The dial uses high-contrast elements for excellent legibility in any lighting conditions. The LumiBright coating glows bright for hours after light exposure. The Land Tortoise represents Seiko creativity, creating something truly different from competitors. Users appreciate how this watch combines field watch and dive watch DNA successfully. The finishing quality matches more expensive Prospex models throughout the construction carefully. The watch works perfectly on both rubber straps and NATO options. Watch collectors call this one of the most underrated Seikos of recent years. When you want something distinctive that performs like a tool watch, the Land Tortoise delivers. Number 7. Seiko Prospex Alpinist SPB-121. At number 7 is the Seiko Prospex Alpinist SPB-121, the mountain watch everyone should know. This watch delivers genuine outdoor capability with elegant aesthetics rarely seen together. The 39.5mm case size is absolutely perfect for adventure watches worn under sleeves. The 6R35 movement provides 70-hour power reserve with excellent reliability throughout use. It is water-resistant to 200 meters, exceeding typical field watch requirements significantly. The internal compass bezel helps with basic navigation during outdoor adventures. The green dial has become iconic, representing the Alpinist heritage and character. The cathedral hands add elegance to what is essentially a tough tool watch. The sapphire crystal is scratch-resistant, maintaining clarity through years of hard use. The Alpinist has achieved cult status among watch enthusiasts worldwide consistently over decades. Users constantly praise the versatility working with both hiking gear and business suits. The finishing quality rivals watches costing twice as much from Swiss brands. The screw-down crown provides extra protection against water and dust intrusion. Watch collectors consider the Alpinist essential for any serious Seiko collection building. When you want adventure watch capability with dress watch refinement, the Alpinist delivers perfectly. Number 6. Seiko 5 Sports GMT SSK005. Breaking into the top 6 is the Seiko 5 Sports GMT SSK005, revolutionary affordable GMT capability. This watch delivers true color GMT functionality at prices that destroy Swiss competition. The 4R34 movement is Seiko's first in-house GMT caliber in affordable watches. The case measures 42.5 mm, creating substantial GMT watch presence on the wrist. It is water-resistant to 100 meters for daily wear and swimming activities. The bidirectional friction GMT bezel shifts between black and gray dramatically. The dial design captures vintage GMT aesthetics with modern manufacturing quality. The date function displays clearly at 3 o'clock position for practicality. The SSK005 has become legendary for bringing GMT complications to accessible prices. Users cannot believe Seiko offers real GMT functionality under $500. The finishing quality throughout exceeds expectations for watches in this price category. The GMT hand tracks a second time zone clearly and accurately always. Watch enthusiasts compare this favorably to Swiss GMT watches costing thousands more. When you want genuine GMT functionality without Rolex waiting lists and pricing, Seiko delivers. Number 5. Seiko Presage Sharp-Edged Series SPB167. At number 5, we have the Seiko Presage Sharp-Edged Series SPB167, architectural excellence personified. This watch showcases Seiko's ability to create distinctive design language rivaling luxury brands. The angular case features razor-sharp edges, inspired by traditional Japanese sword craftsmanship carefully. The 6R35 movement provides 70-hour power reserve with reliable automatic operation. The case measures 40 mm, creating perfect proportions for modern dress watches today. It is water-resistant to 100 meters for daily wear and weather resistance. The flat sapphire crystal provides excellent dial visibility from any viewing angle. The dial finishing uses intricate patterns, creating depth and visual interest constantly. The power reserve indicator displays remaining runtime on the dial clearly always. The sharp-edged series represents Seiko pushing design boundaries confidently and successfully. Users constantly compare the finishing quality to Grand Seiko watches costing much more. The exhibition case back displays the beautifully decorated movement through transparent sapphire. The bracelet quality is exceptional, with perfect tolerances and smooth operation throughout. Watch collectors praise how Seiko created such distinctive design at accessible pricing. When you want bold design with serious horological credibility, the sharp edge delivers brilliance. Number 4, Seiko Prospex, 1968, Diver Heritage, GMT SPB381. Taking the number 4 spot is the Seiko Prospex 1968 Diver Heritage GMT SPB381, Vintage Perfection Reborn. This watch celebrates 60 years of Seiko dive watch heritage with sophisticated execution. The black and gilt color scheme creates stunning contrast and vintage character. The glossy black dial uses gold tone applied hour markers and hands beautifully. The 6R54 GMT movement provides reliable second time zone tracking and functionality. It is water-resistant to 200 meters with proper dive watch construction throughout. The ceramic bezel insert is scratch-resistant with gold tone markings, creating luxury appearance. The case measures 42.6 mm, creating substantial dive watch presence without overwhelming wrists. The SPB381 captures 1960s dive watch aesthetics with modern materials and reliability. Users love how Seiko balanced vintage design with contemporary performance standards. The finishing quality throughout rivals luxury dive watches costing significantly more money. The GMT functionality is genuinely practical for travelers and international business use. Watch enthusiasts praise this as one of the most beautiful Seiko releases ever. When you want vintage dive watch sole with GMT capability, the SPB 381 dominates completely. Number 3. Seiko King. Seiko Vanac's SPB 333. Securing third place is the Seiko King Seiko Vanac SPB 333, reviving legendary 1970s design. This watch recreates the unusual geometric case from the original Vanac collection faithfully. The new caliber 8L45 movement provides 72-hour power reserve with exceptional accuracy. The case features wide geometric design with domed crystal creating distinctive profile. It is water-resistant to 100 meters for daily wear and weather resistance. The dial represents Tokyo skyline during different hours with unique color execution. The finishing quality uses Zaratsu-style polishing, creating Grand Seiko-level surfaces carefully. The sapphire crystal has anti-reflective coating, providing excellent clarity in any lighting. The Vanac represents Seiko embracing their adventurous 1970s design heritage confidently today. Users cannot believe the finishing quality delivered at these accessible price points. The movement accuracy of +10 to -5 seconds daily rivals chronometer standards. The exhibition case back displays the beautifully decorated new caliber through sapphire. Watch collectors call this the most interesting Seiko design release in years. When you want distinctive vintage-inspired design with modern movement excellence, the Vanac delivers brilliance. Number 2. Grand Seiko SBGY07 Omiwatari. Taking the silver medal at number 2 is the Grand Seiko SBGY007 Omiwatari, technical and artistic mastery. This watch features the revolutionary spring drive movement, achieving ±1 second daily. The 40mm titanium case is lightweight and incredibly comfortable for extended daily wear. The dial texture recreates the cracked ice patterns of Lake Suwa with stunning depth. It is water-resistant to 100 meters for daily activities and swimming occasions. The Zaratsu polishing creates distortion-free mirror surfaces rivaling finest luxury finishing quality. The sapphire crystal has anti-reflective coating, providing perfect dial visibility always clearly. The spring drive second-hand glides continuously, reflecting natural flow of time itself. The SBGY07 has achieved legendary status among Grand Seiko enthusiasts immediately worldwide. Users constantly praise the dial finishing as the most beautiful they have seen. The exhibition case back displays the decorated spring drive movement through sapphire crystal. The accuracy maintained over months destroys traditional mechanical watch standards completely consistently. Watch collectors compare this favorably to Swiss luxury watches costing twice as much. When you want spring drive accuracy with breathtaking dial artistry, Grand Seiko delivers perfection. Number 1. Seiko King. Seiko SPB 287. Finally, claiming the throne at number 1 is the Seiko King Seiko SPB 287, making Rolex nervous. This watch delivers Grand Seiko-level finishing at prices that embarrass Swiss luxury brands. The 37mm case is perfectly sized for elegant dress watches worn under shirt sleeves. The slim 6R31 movement provides 70-hour power reserve with only 12.1mm case thickness. The rich red sunray dial inspired by plums featured in Japanese art is breathtaking. It is water-resistant to 100 meters, exceeding most dress watch requirements significantly. The box-shaped sapphire crystal has anti-reflective coating for perfect clarity always. The case finishing combines mirror and hairline surfaces characteristic of original King Seiko. The three-dimensional indices are meticulously cut with separately carved 12 o'clock marker. The SPB 287 represents what happens when Seiko showcases serious finishing capabilities fully. Users report the finishing quality rivaling Grand Seiko watches costing twice as much. The movement accuracy and reliability exceed expectations throughout daily wearing consistently. The King Seiko crest on case back and crown represents prestigious heritage and quality. Watch collectors call this the best value proposition in all luxury watchmaking today. The red dial color is unique and distinctive, standing out from typical watch colors.